Okay, back again. Now we're going to dirty this guy up. Now, you can stop at this stage if you don't want to go any farther. I mean, it's a nice little carving by itself. And I went ahead and made me up a base here, just in case I wanted to stop. That it looks pretty nice, just like that. You know, if you want to stop at that point, there's certainly nothing wrong with that. But we're going to continue on. So I'm going to take him apart here. I'm going to do the body first because I don't want to mess with that head until I know what I'm doing. I've never done this before, so this is going to
Don't you think you ought to move the head?
be an experience for both of us. Get my best dry brush out here. All right, I've squeezed out some, this is licorice. It's not black, it's called licorice. And it has just a touch of white in it, which makes it opaque, makes the black opaque instead of being transparent. And that's what we want. So I'm going to get a little on my brush here. Get rid of most of it. I'm going to start up here on his shoulders. Because he's probably crabbing around down in there. Whoops, don't want any water. Crabbing around down in that coal. Finger here, and we're just going to kind of spread it around. You don't want to get too carried away with this. You just want him looking a little dirty. Definitely on his belly, because he's probably crawling on his belly a little. What? What?
Didn't see him. I didn't show you sticking your finger in the water.
I'm using my favorite brush here, putting it in the water just a tad. And what that's doing is it's softening up that paint that we put on there, and allowing you to move it forward. And that looks pretty good. All right, we're just moving right on down. Definitely on his bottom. His elbows. Looks like a worker doing. Not so much back here, because that's probably hardly ever exposed to anything unless he was laying on his back. But I seriously doubt if they did much laying on their back down there. The foreman would probably jump all over. So we'll just work our way on down, Starting down here where we know there's going to have a lot of wear. See, this is where these other colors come through. And by varnishing it first, this black is sitting on top of that varnish. It's not going down into the wood like the paint did when we painted him wet before. So we can control it. If we get too much on there, we can come back and, you know, some of it's going to be there, but most of it will be gone, but we want a little more on it. But you can still see the white of the wear through the black that we're putting on it. And that's what we want. Put a little bit on this side of this fence. Some there around these pockets. As he reaches into his pockets, and he has to unbutton his fly occasionally. So you got to think of everything. Messy here.
Can't see it. Here.
We put a lot on these shoes, especially on the toes. Okay, so let's just take a look. Just put it a bit back here because it's close to the ground, and I imagine he picks up a lot of stuff just from the ground as he's working. Okay. Now, hands. Have to be a little careful here because we don't want too much. And I'm going to use a wet brush instead of my finger. So I can get down into the grooves of that. No, I didn't. Thought I waited a little too long for the ribbon. Time check. Okay. help it. Okay, I'm using my brush on him, his face, because I need that extra control. My finger's just too thick to. And I'll leave the forehead underneath his hat pretty clear of the coal. Just at the top of his ears there, and just kind of lightly brush that. It looks pretty good. Now we'll go back to this brush. That's it, I ain't doing no more. Let's just see what we got here. Well, he's certainly a dirty guy, isn't he? Forgot something. Trying to hurry up here so I can go to town for an ice cream. A little dirt here around where the things drilling. That's good. Okay, so we'll let that go. We'll let him dry, and then I'm going to give him another coat of polyurethane satin finish, and he will be done. And then I don't know if I'll come back with another video. Probably not. I'll just come back with a blog post, and we'll sort of round it out about where we're going to go from here. Okay? So until next time, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to wash my hands.